seconds time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put two hands on the ball.
The Bills load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Flip to the outside. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
The Bills will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. This is going to be a long field goal attempt. Comes up short.
I think it was a risky decision to send him out there and kick this long field goal. They miss it, and look what they've done. They've given the other team's offense very good field position.
The Bills know they have to score here. Great starting field position and a chance to tie it here as the offense gets set. First down, pressure on every snap now.
The Steelers defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone, and they gave up very little yardage.
This is where a kicker makes his living. With all the pressure, the game just a field goal away from being tied. The kick is through for 3. He makes the kick, and we are headed to overtime.
Yeah, tremendous job that time by the center. He put the snap right on the money, the holder, and a beautiful kick to tie this game up. And you said it right. We're going to overtime.
He'll take it from the 1. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Steelers offense takes the field here. Looking for some late game magic here, partner, with the game tied late.
Yeah, you're looking for magic, but also be careful. The one thing I like about the NFL now, all the teams have so many plays to start the drive. And what I mean by that, it's just not a screen or a draw. They have all these wide receiver screens. You throw it outside. I don't want to call them trick plays, but deceptive plays that make it easy for you and give you a little momentum.
And that gains 1.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game. The Steelers set to return the kick. Fields the football at the 3. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Steelers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. They deck him in the backfield.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
2nd and 13. And Williams is all over the ball carrier.
The Bills defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
It'll be 3rd down. The Steelers need to get to the 34 for a first down. Bell's handed the football.
The Steelers trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work, and you can pick up a first down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Toss to the outside. The Steelers turn the ball over on downs.
The Bills defense probably thought there is no way the other team's going to go for it on fourth down when they're backed up inside their own territory. Well, they were wrong. The offense went for it, and they came through with a good stop on the defensive side. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
First down at the 16. They're going to get him here for a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
The Bills take it from the 23. It's a walk-off touchdown beyond belief.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Well, this one, an overtime thriller and a game-winning touchdown in the extra session.
That is exciting, Jim. The offense played terrific all day, and it's appropriate that they got it done in overtime and drove down the field and scored.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz. Cardinals Giants on EA Sports. East Rutherford, New Jersey is the site. We've got a terrific matchup at running back. Two of the most dangerous backs in the NFL about to meet, go toe-to-toe. How do you see it?
Well, you know what? It's not always about the quarterback when you talk about NFL games. And here's a great example of it today. The game of football is still about the most physical team wins. And when you have running backs like this, the more physical team will win.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Giants will take the snap from the 30. Beckham is there to catch the ball. Then a foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take that.
The Giants now will tack on the extra point. Watch out. It's a fake. And the catch by Shane Vereen. And so they convert it here on the two-point try. Johnson's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. Palmer's setting up now in the pistol. The Cardinals will take the snap from the 30. Deep to Larry Fitzgerald. One-handed. Makes the grab.
What must it be like to be able to go down there and make a play like that? How about it? One-handed catch. That was special.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Now 1st and 10. That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up.
And that touchdown gets them right back into this game early in the first.
They needed it. I know it's early, but sometimes you need an emotional lift. They got it, and scores like that lift up the whole football team. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
He'll throw it over the middle.
Really good job by the defense at times stopping a two-point conversion because they do so many different things on the offensive side now in the NFL. I think when the two-point conversion comes up on defense, attack the offense.
He'll have a chance to take off. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
First down at the 34. Manning's looking to go down the field here, and it falls incomplete. The running back position today will be handled by Rashad Jennings.
Look, he's a veteran running back who has power and speed, but he also can block for the quarterback. So you love guys like this that can always stay on the field.
The Cardinals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Giants have it at the 34. Jennings with the catch.
That picks up 7.
The Giants do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
And the offense will need 3 yards here on third down after the completion. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. The Giants lined up, bunch formation. First down at the 46. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete. He's a playmaker on that defense, Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, he is. And look, what he can do, what makes him so dangerous, he can play safety. He can play the inside receiver. So, boy, what a great athlete, and he shows it on the field every single week.
Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's knocked down.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's third and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Larry Donnell has the catch. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
That's his first reception today.
Just 23 yards to the end zone. After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
First and goal from the 3. And it's batted down.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in position like this and you can knock it down.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front.
And this is dropped.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Coming to the line at the 3.
Third and goal at the 3.
New York Giants touchdown.
Beckham, second touchdown of the game.
The Giants getting set for the extra point.
And they're going to try the fake. Makes the reception.
That hurts. The 2-point try is denied.
The Giants now lining up for the onside kick. And it looks like the onside kick will pay off here.
The Giants coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
The Giants have it at the 44. Pass is intercepted.
Well, nowadays, your linebackers, they got to be able to do everything. They got to be big enough to get in there and stop the run, and also athletic enough to be able to get in position and make an interception. Good job by the linebacker.
The Cardinals are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. First down at the 47.
And he's taken down.
The offensive coordinator's just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
Got a flag down here. Stands in the pocket.
And they can't connect.
The defense, a little jumpy right there.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The Cardinals take it from the 38. And it's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Ellington lined up as the single back. The Cardinals have it at the 29. The Cardinals turn the ball over on downs.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
It's first down now, right around 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Halfway through this first quarter now. And that'll probably go as a drop.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Coming to the line at the 19-yard line. Second down and 10. Looking across the middle.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Third down and 10. Donnell with the reception. Gains 17.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you've got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Goal line defense on the field.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Rashad Jennings with the reception.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 2 on that play. Second and goal from the 4. Has it. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
Throws the pass. So they give up the touchdown, but they do not allow the 2-point play.
Yeah, good job that time by the defense. So quick and so ready for that play. They reacted very fast. That's why they stopped it.
Johnson's going to start his return. Keeps his legs moving. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Cardinals ready to take over again. They rolled the dice on their last possession, Phil, going for it on 4th down in their own territory. And, of course, they failed to convert.
Look, there's nothing like being aggressive. I like being aggressive, too, when I'm the coach of the team. But, listen, that was just uncalled for. When you're in your own territory, be smart, punt the football, and wait for the next opportunity.
We were both shaking our head. For the offensive starter, still one of the best wide receivers in the league, Larry Fitzgerald.
One of the best, one of the most dependable guys you could hope for at the wide receiver position, and absolutely some of the best hands that you'll see in the NFL.
The Cardinals snap it at the 26. And they can't connect.
Landon Collins out of Alabama brings a savviness and skill to that secondary position.
Well, the New York Giants needed a safety in the worst way, and so what did they do? They trade up and get the best safety in the draft. He will start right away for the New York Giants.
Intercepted!
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Giants retake the field on offense, and they are off to a flying start. They came out of the locker room with their foot firmly on the pedal and have not let up.
I'd say they have not let up. They are on fire on the offensive side. And when you got momentum on your side in the NFL, especially on the offense, you've got to keep calling those plays to give your guys chances to make more big plays.
How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
In his hands, complete, touchdown. Almost through a quarter, and this one is truly ugly.
Well, it's beautiful on one side. If you're winning the game, you're going, man, this is just exactly what we wanted and what we needed. But on the other side, just a terrible effort, and you got to be ashamed the way you're playing so far.
They failed to convert on the two-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. The Giants setting up now, trying to recover an onside kick. That's a timeout call. Josh Brown about to boot it down the field. Johnson's got it.
The Cardinals offense rebound after throwing an interception the last time they were on the field.
Now, that interception we saw in the last drive, let's be honest, it was awful. I mean, it was just a bad decision, bad throw, and it was such a bad throw, I'm surprised the defensive player caught it.
First down at the 34. Launching it deep. Jumps up and hauls it in. That's his third catch of the day. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch. That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback. And nowadays, you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and, yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Carson Palmer throws the long pass, and it's incomplete. Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense.
Coming to the line at the 24.
Ellington's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Makes the catch. Gets about 9 on the play. Third down and 3. Gresham can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
That time the defense was ready. Third and short. They were expecting pass, and that's what they got. And the pass is incomplete. Now we have a fourth down situation.
Makes the reception.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First and goal. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
The Arizona Cardinals for the extra point. The point after try is in the books. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Harris is going to run this one out. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Jennings with the catch. First down on the way. Manning's going back to the air on this play. And a flag comes out. The defense will take the penalty.
Manning's mobility, boy, gives him a chance to make a play, doesn't it, when you force him out of the pocket, but not able to complete the pass because nobody's open.
Second and long. Manning's taking off. Third down. The Cardinals defense now is going to go nickel. He'll take the snap from the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Huge grab by Odell Beckham Jr. How about how high he went up in the air to get that one?
Unbelievable job that time. And again, that's part of every offense now in the NFL. It wasn't like that when I played. We didn't have guys that could go up and make catches like that.
In the red zone. That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Eli Manning takes it from the gun.
The catch is made by Harris. Second and 2 coming up. The Cardinals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Giants in for the score. Beckham just scored his 4th touchdown of the day. Convert here on the 2-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Johnson's got it. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
The Cardinals offense preparing to get this drive underway. The last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
That's a gain of 8. The Cardinals are behind right now, but still have moved the ball through the air. Palmer's having a big day.
When you see an offense working like this, it's kind of exciting. I know the fans are really behind it. There's nothing like watching a quarterback who's really got it going, throwing the football down the field, and his guys catching it.
Get ready. Blue 58.
The Cardinals have it at the 34. Palmer's unable to find his target that time.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
The Cardinals step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Palmer's unable to connect that time.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle. Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
That's a gain of 10. The Cardinals will go for it here on fourth down and a short yardage situation. The Cardinals have it at the 44. Finds Gresham.
The Cardinals took a big gamble going for it on fourth down, and they got it. Now, can you take advantage of that big gamble?
First down at the 50. Launches it down the field. One-handed catch.
Fitzgerald's going back to the huddle, and he's telling everybody, look up at the Jumbotron, and let's watch a replay of me making that spectacular catch.
Palmer's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Touchdown, and they get one back.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, you always have to look out for the tight end because just a little bit of deception. That deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get open. That time he does it. Touchdown.
Extra point is good. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Harris is going to test the coverage here. Keeps churning ahead. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Giants heading back onto the field on offense. They scored on their last drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call. You know your guys are going to make it work.
First down at the 28. He'll throw it over the middle.
When you see this cover two defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Two hands. No one's going to get him now. The 30, the 20, the 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And it looks like their lead will be quite sizable by halftime as long as their defense can hang on to it for the rest of this quarter.
This has been one lopsided game so far here, Jim. And, you know, I'm going to look at the defense. You've got to get out there, show some pride. Somebody's got to make a play to turn this game around.
The Giants lined up. Onside kick coming up. The hands team does its job recovering the onside kick. The Cardinals will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
Ellington is in the backfield.
So many ways to overcome your quarterback getting hit and sacked. Throw the football quicker, keep the tight end and running backs in. If you do that, he'll have time to throw it down the field.
Got hit on release. Third down following the incompletion.
The Cardinals will set up. The 44 is the first down line.
And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up fourth down after just a 3-play series. They're in punting formation. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first.
Anytime you decide to run the football in a punting situation, you're trying to fake the defense out. Man, you got to fool them completely. Why? Because your best runner on the football team is not the guy that's going to be running it in a situation like this. It looked good for a second, but not able to get the first down.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. Toss play to Jennings. In a hurry, and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants snap it at the 41. It's Freeney who ends this play in the backfield.
The Cardinals defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
On the way, third down. Dwayne Harris hauls it in. And that's a safety. Johnson's got it on the return. He's brought down.
The Cardinals take the field here. Their last possession ended with a very crazy decision going for it on fourth down from their own territory. An unusual decision, to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. You know, I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
I absolutely would have punted it without question.
Flag is out. The Cardinals set at the line. Dime package. Jennings got it on the draw. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Giants at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Manning's going to take it from the gun. And now he'll take off. Should have had it.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise.